guys, so we're here with Fleur De Force.
Hello there.
And we're really excited because, oh, you probably all know by now, but she's written a book.
It's here! And it's solid, it's real.
It's here, so we're just here really to have a little exclusive, to go through the book and see what your favourite bits are. We love it all.
Sneak peek.
Yeah, so, well, thanks for having a little exclusive sneak peek. So this is the book. We've both got our copies. It's literally kind of hot off the press. So when did you get it?
Yesterday. I held the physical copy for the first time yesterday afternoon at about 3:30. So yeah, less than 24 hours ago. So I'm still looking through it.
Still looking through.
Wow. Weird, because the whole writing process was quite separate. So I wrote every section almost as a separate entity.
Yeah.
So like seeing, and I also wrote the introduction last, and like a lot of the introductions to each section I wrote after writing the topics. So that you know what's going to be in it and what kind of order they're going to be in.
We're going to talk about the front cover. So tell us about the three finishes. The three finishes of the book. We've just been sat here just touching.
I didn't know. Apparently, this is quite a big thing in the publishing world, is to have 3 finishes on your book, which it looks amazing, and I can see why it's a big thing. But I was kind of like, but of course we have to have 3 finishes.
Of course, 3 textures.
But it's basically like matte, and then my name's in shiny finish. And there's probably a more technical term for that, but I don't know it. And then the pictures are shiny, and then it's got rose gold foil on the title and the stars, but the finishes go onto the spine and the back as well, which apparently having foil like all over it is quite
a big deal.
It is a glam.
Should we have we'll go kind of through it. Go inside. Let's delve in. So basically, it's split up into sections.
Yeah.
So how was this always the idea from the get-go?
Yeah, I wanted it to be a bit more of a kind of whole lifestyle book. I didn't want it to be all about beauty or all about fashion. I wanted it to be kind of everything, and obviously I do quite a lot of different types of content on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's obviously starts with beauty and hair, fashion, quite a lot of travel stuff, because I travel quite a lot and I also talk about travelling and I vlog, so I wanted to include that. Health and fitness, because I've recently got into, well not recently, but over the last couple of years got more and more into that. And obviously like everybody's loving them.
Health and fitness has gone like crazy. I feel like, you know, the juice world has just exploded.
It really has, and I'm a massive fan of it, so that's good. And then I have like a miscellaneous section which is called Love, Life, Dreams and Everything in Between, which is really cheesy, but I really liked it. It kind of just like rhymes a little bit. So that's got a lot of like self-confidence and body image stuff, which I wanted to include as well, because the whole kind of premise behind this book and what I really wanted it to be was almost an extension of YouTube. So the reason why I fell in love with YouTube in the beginning was because it's so relatable, and everybody on there is real, and it's real advice from real girls. Like, you know, they're not perfect, they're not supermodels, they're not airbrushed, and I almost wanted the book to have that kind of feel to it. You know what I mean? To be a relatable kind of like advice book, and you know, body image and self-confidence are huge topics, especially not even just for young girls. I say young, like, you know, every woman still suffers from, like, you know, there's always something you hate about yourself and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of like positive thinking, things like that, because again, trying to kind of change the way I think over the past couple of years has been, so I try and be more positive, because I'm quite
cathartic experience.
Yeah, it is, and it was, you know what, it really was. Like, that section was really great, and then there's a bit on dating as well, which is great. I'm not like
also at any age, I think we all need help with that. So, I mean, did you find writing it, was there some bits that you just found quite difficult, like writing, or?
Some of it was more of a challenge, because some of it was a bit more took a bit more research than others, because the beauty and the fashion section is what I talk about online, so it came I did that really quickly, and then obviously the health and fitness, so a lot of the recipes I had to test them all out and like kind of, you know, experiment with different ingredients and stuff, so that took quite a long time, because you'd have to like cook them and test them out,
trial and error.
And then in terms of writing, I'd say the like miscellaneous section about kind of confidence and that kind of stuff was probably the hardest to write, because I feel like it's more of a pressurized, you know, I feel like you need to be giving across the right level of kind of authority on it, because, you know, I'm not a psychologist or whatever, but it's my kind of advice based on my experience, and
which I think is some of the most relatable advice, if it's coming, maybe it's best not coming from an expert, because you're like, I've been there, you know.
Yeah, it's not like professional, like, you know, breathing tips or anything like that, but just really positive kind of you know, how to change the way you think about yourself and how to get past kind of certain like mental blocks in your mind if you have like real issues with your legs or you know, you hate your stomach or whatever. Things like that. Just, yeah, I quite like that. There's also a section on reading your dreams, which when I was writing this, my editor was like, I'm not sure this really goes in the book. It's kind of a bit random, but I really, really loved it. And it's actually, whenever people flick through it, a lot of people are like, this is actually so interesting, and they really like it, so I'm really glad we kept it in. And we kind of arranged it in a way that made it kind of make sense. So we put it with life goals and things like that. There's also a little bit of YouTube and blogging at the end, but not too much, because I didn't really want like it to be a big focus in the book, but obviously my subscribers were like a massive influence on what went in there, because I made a video and asked them what they wanted to see. And that came up a lot. So there is a little section in the back for people that want to do YouTube or blogging and just a bit of my advice from my experience. And then one of my favourite kind of features of the book is at the end of each chapter, I've got like a finishing page which is 10 quick tips. So they're like totally different for each chapter, and they are really, I think, if I say so myself, they are quite useful, like quite obscure. Some of them I guarantee you will never have heard of, and you'll be like, what? But they actually work, and they are awesome. So that took me a long time to compile all of these. Some of them are quite basic, but like really useful, like everyday beauty hacks, life hacks, hair hacks, fashion hacks. Quick show so you don't see that my naked screenshot. But yeah, so they're all on that page. Like then each chapter has a different colour as well. I'm slightly obsessed with the design of the book.
Yeah. Did you have a hand in then sort of the layout? Quick flick. See, it's really great colours, amazing pictures.
Was slightly obsessed with how it was going to look, because obviously when you're working on this kind of book, design is a huge part of the look and the feel of it at the end, because it needs to look beautiful. It's, you know, it's the glam guide, it needs to look glam.
The mundane guide.
It's just, you know, if it's all just like no pictures, no colour, no like whatever. So basically when I first started kind of drafting the first chapters before I joined up with my publisher Headline, I had discovered an illustrator called Sally Faye Cottrell. I've been stalking her online for about 2 years, I would say, on Instagram, and when we were putting together all of the first kind of chapters, I was like, I really, really want to, you know, put these illustrations in, and just because I think it's the perfect look. We ended up working with her, and she's illustrated the whole book, so it's really like exactly how I imagined it to look, like her illustrations. They're so beautiful.
They're just they're so cute.
She's great, and she also, I really like. She's done quite a lot of illustrations for the fashion section as well. So
I think you're gonna love that. So that's the wardrobe
essentials. Yeah, love that. And in terms of the design, there was an amazing graphic designer in-house at Headline called Siobhan. If you see the Siobhan, you're amazing. And I feel like I made her life slightly hellish for a few months by, you know, can we just tweak this colour on this page? I used to send her lists, so she'd send over all the PDFs and be like, page 1, can we change this, this and this? Page 2, can we change this, this?
She's like, no!
And I think, she's probably like, oh my god. But the hard work's paid off, because I really am so proud of the way it looks. I think I'm just,
It's something to be proud of, I think. It's such a beautiful book in my life. If you love beauty, fashion, I mean, it's just like a guide to basically living.
That's a huge compliment.
No, it really is. Like, we've been reading it, trying to pick out like excerpts. So we're like, oh, we need this, we need this. Literally everything. We need everything. We need everything. Yes, in this book, it's a definite must read. Now, when is this out?
12th of February.
Okay, so 12th of Feb. Yeah. And then you're going on your.
I have a
tour.
Book signing
book signing,
which is the 14th in Milton Keynes, 16th in Sheffield, 17th in Manchester, the 18th in Lakeside, and the 21st in Bluewater. I remember it all. That is memory. But yeah, so if you're around,
you're
around, come and say hi.
And a special guest is coming. Is
Piglet, where's her little page?
I literally keep flicking back to that page.
I know, she's in there, she's in there. Where is she? Come on, Piglet. She's hiding. There she is. Little Pig is coming to Milton Keynes on Valentine's Day. So she might be really antisocial. I'm a bit worried that she's going to get really scared, and she goes a bit like shivery and shaky, and kind of sweaty at the same time as well. It's not very appealing, really. She kind of like, so I'm hoping she She's got
she's
confidence.
there. I know.
Yeah,
it's your big day. Sure.
I think everyone's going to be more excited to see Piglet than me, but she
I'd
is
like to say no, but I'm
she is a lot cuter, to be fair. She's so cute.
So cute. Well, thank you so much. We'll put a link down to where everyone can come and see Fleur and get a book signed if you get the copy. And is it available to pre-order?
It is available for pre-order on Amazon, and then from the 12th you can get it from W.H. Smith, Waterstones, Tesco, Sainsbury's, lots of different places.
All different outlets. So we'll make note of those as well. So thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
No, and we're so excited. I'm just going to go back now and not do any work and just read this all day.
That's what I've been doing. I keep running. I can't believe it's actually a book.
I know, holding it. Yay!